Hi, I'm Victoria Maclean and welcome to my Noble Collection channel. All about Noble Collection, one of our favourite prop replica companies. So if you'd like to see what discontinued items I'm going to be discussing, then keep on watching. If you would like me to bring Hogwarts to you, then why not subscribe to my channel? Oh, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. Let's get started. So I thought I'd add in the whole notification bell thing, you know, just to kind of get people to press the notification bell because you're going to miss my videos. And I really don't want you doing that. Okay, so I've got a few little topics to discuss today with me book of goodies. Wouldn't you like to see what's written in this book? So first of all, I want to address the Noble Collection website. Now I know I have had a few messages and I have discussed this on my Instagram live last night. If you haven't seen that, then check out the link in the description. Because I talked, I think, for like an hour and 20 minutes. Can't believe you guys stuck with me for that long. You're crazy. And I discussed the fact that I've had messages from people saying that they are concerned because the website is showing a lot of items out of stock and they are worried that those items are then going to be discontinued. I want to assure you that that is not the case. The reason being is because it is getting very hard to get stock from companies or from China, obviously, into the UK, and unfortunately a lot of companies around the world are struggling with this, and unfortunately the UK is one of the big ones because of Brexit as well. So if you see an item out of stock on their website, just put in your email address so they can notify you when that item is back in stock. You might be waiting a while, but as you know, Noble Collection are so worth the wait, so don't give up on those items. They will be back in stock as soon as they can get the item shipped over. Now there is one question I've had, I have addressed it already, but I thought I'd address it again. There has been rumours circulating that this item, the Hedwig statue, is going to be discontinued. Now luckily I can confirm that Noble Collection have told me this is not being discontinued. The only items at the moment that are being discontinued are the phone cases with the Hogwarts crest on the back, the Ravenclaw, Slytherin and Hufflepuff. I know that there's a Gryffindor, Ravenclaw and a Hufflepuff. I'm not sure about a Slytherin one on their website. They are on sale at the moment for £7.50, so make sure you get them. They only fit certain phones, obviously, but they are going to be discontinued. Once they're gone, that's it. And the Madame Malkin's ties, robes for all occasions, ties in boxes, have already been discontinued. I did warn you in plenty of time that these are going to be discontinued, and unfortunately they are no longer available on their website. So those items are a big kind of going out, okay? The phone cases and the ties. Now as for new items that Noble Collection are doing, I can feel my hair kind of tickling my chest. I'm not used to wearing something like this. I'm wearing my Death Eater cardigan today with the hood as well. I love it. So yeah, I just kind of got really excited, and I went all out with the red lipstick and everything. Love it, love it, love it. So mysterious. This is an EMP cardigan. I think it's actually on sale at the moment. Anyway, what was I saying? As for new items coming to Noble Collection, now at the moment the only new items that they have released are the bendy figs. Now you've seen me, I've covered these on my channel already. I'm not a fan of them. They are cheap, that is very true. I think they're £12.99. You can get them cheaper if you go to places like B&M and so on. I think they're £12. Not much cheaper, but they are cheaper. But Noble Collection bendy figs I'm not a fan of. They don't look right. The Dumbledore clothes, the cloths that he's wearing, are brilliant. He's a Michael Gambon figure. So he looks lovely. And the Dobby looks really lovely, although Dobby is much bigger. So you've got obviously Hermione, Harry, Dumbledore and Dobby. So a little bit bigger. It seems a little bit bigger, but yeah, those are the only ones they've released so far. Apparently they've become very popular. I think they're suitable for children. I did say they would be a good suggestion for Christmas. But obviously bendy figs, I think they are getting quite popular at the moment. I can't see the appeal, but I have heard that they are being sold quite well at the moment, so make sure if you want to check them out, I'll put the links down below for you. Now, I want to discuss something that I've actually had an idea for a while. Again, Noble Collection. And I have been in contact. As you know, me and Noble Collection have a really good relationship, and I really, really am blessed to be able to communicate with them really easily. And it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure. And first of all, the necklace I'm wearing is a Noble Collection Philosopher's Stone necklace that comes in the lightning scar boxes. These are still available on their website. I think they're about £55, £60. I don't think they're that expensive compared to the others, but I do like this necklace. Obviously, Geek Gear released their own version very, very recently. I think that was about £20, I think, but don't forget to use my discount code Victoria10 for your 10% off at Geek Gear. Now, the idea I have had for a while is not a bad one. Now, Noble Collection know about this. They have been working, they're trying to work with me on helping me with it. But the problem is, obviously, because of Brexit, because of coronavirus, it's been very hard to kind of get things done. And obviously that's the same everywhere you go in the world at the moment. Now, you are aware of my Bibles. These are my Bibles, the Harry Potter Collector Handbooks. These are the ones that I used to go to all the time to see what was out there from day one. Now, they are no longer available. These books have been discontinued. However, you can still buy them, maybe secondhand or the digital versions. I know this one you can get a digital version of. But they are brilliant books for seeing what things were like back then. Now, there are Noble Collection items listed, but not a massive amount. They're very basic when it comes to the British collectibles, which, considering Harry Potter is British, that just seems so wrong. So I've been after Noble Collection to send me a few items, and I don't mean prop replicas or anything else like that. You're going to be quite surprised at this, I think. Now, I decided last year it would be a great idea to actually see what Noble Collection used to release. Now, these aren't worth any money. I'm going to tell you that now. You can get digital versions of these. They're not worth any money. However, they are being sold on eBay. Don't rush to buy the ones on eBay because you can get the digital downloads. I can't remember where from. I will get into contact with my friend in America because she sent me a digital copy. She printed it all off for me, bless her. I'm not sure how many you can get. I'm really bringing this out, and but I'm trying to kind of explain that this is actually quite an important part of collecting. If you're serious about collecting, and you're serious about collecting Noble Collection items, now these are a great way to get into it. So Noble Collection, from very early on, produced catalogues. Now, these are catalogues you can apply for online, and when you go to Noble Collection you can ask the catalogues to be sent to you. Now, unfortunately, you'll only get the recent one at the moment. I think I'm still waiting. I've been waiting for a couple of years and they still haven't come from the address I sent them. This is Holiday 2015, so this came out before Christmas 2015. These are a fantastic way of looking at items that maybe you didn't know about. Now, obviously, you can see here we've got the Dumbledore's cup here, which was released obviously back, I think, in 2015. Gifts and treasures for the season. Now, I do love these. I did get them years ago, but I cannot believe I threw them out like an idiot. Now, the wonderful thing about these catalogues, now maybe not so much this one, is that you have an array of items that you can see. Obviously, they've got other franchises there, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Da Vinci Code, Superman, Batman, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So obviously you've got those there because obviously Noble Collection cover all of these. We have some gorgeous, gorgeous items here that, as far as I'm aware, these are all available, but they're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. Now, this is obviously a more recent catalogue, 5 years. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here that isn't available anymore. And then you've got Game of Thrones. So this one I actually did buy on eBay only because it was cheap. Don't go spending a fortune. They are not worth anything. But they are a good way to keep a record of things that were available. Now, I have got part of one here. My friend in America sent me parts of one of hers. Actually, I think she's had doubles. Now, I've put like a bulldog clip over this so we can, I've got a couple here that you might be excited about. So we've got this one here, which is obviously the Pirates of the Caribbean as well. You've got Dumbledore items. Now, these plates, They have also been discontinued. I'm not a fan of them. They're plate displays with the wands. Not a fan of them myself, but obviously it shows here that this has been discontinued. I don't know when this was. You got another one there, which is Dumbledore. The necklace there, the DA necklace, that's no longer with us. That's been discontinued. The pen down here, the Noble Collection pen, that has now been discontinued. We have the Dark Mark pendant. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that has been discontinued. We've got a Voldemort plate and wand display here. Again, a discontinued item. We've got these. The Broomstick collection, bookmark collection, they've been discontinued. They're quite cool. I didn't actually notice them. I like those. We have the scarves that were boxed as well. Those have now been discontinued. The Ronald Weasley heart that Lavender Brown gives to Ron, I think that's been discontinued as well. So, again, we go further into this. There are bigger catalogues. There's this much bigger one. This is dated 2019, obviously with the game Jumanji on the front. I would love this game, mind. It's such a cool game. I loved the film, I really did. Now again, we've got some brilliant Harry Potter items listed in here. Now they're not discontinued yet, obviously, but what I do love is the fact that these items will be discontinued eventually. I did have a message from somebody. They're worried, and I will repeat myself, they're worried about the Gryffindor sword, the Malfoy cane, and the Dumbledore's army wand display. These are not being discontinued anytime soon. In fact, the Malfoy cane and the wand display are two of the highest valued, most popular items. So don't panic, okay? They're not being discontinued anytime soon. In fact, you're more likely to see an item just leave the website. But they are doing at the moment. I had noticed that they released something recently that they put up, this is the last chance to buy, last items in stock, blah, 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 blah. And that was really nice. I'd never seen Noble Collection do that before. That was with another franchise, not Harry Potter. And I do like that. So they've still got, as I say, the phone cases are in stock. I'm going to get one myself. I don't have an iPhone 6 anymore, but I am going to get one myself. Just because they're discontinued. And for £7.50, that's a bargain. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and get that. But please remember not to panic, okay? Not to panic about Noble Collection. Every company at the moment in the world is struggling with stock. So we have more Harry Potter items here. None of these, I think, are discontinued. It wouldn't be, I don't think. This is quite a new catalogue. I don't want to show you everything because it's something that you guys can look into. I think they're really lovely. It's a really lovely way of collecting a Harry Potter product as well. And as a collector, this is such an important book for me, in a way, a catalogue, you know. Well, it is a catalogue, isn't it? I love it, I really do. I think it's such a brilliant item to have these, to look back and maybe reminisce at stuff that you might have missed. So even now, you know, I mean, oh, there's one thing there, the Bellatrix Lestrange dagger, that's now been discontinued. So obviously there is a few items in here that's been discontinued. Other than that, I don't think there is anything. And then it goes into Lord of the Rings. Look at that, look at that, look at that, right, look at that. That's no longer available. I don't know what it's from. It's meant to be. I remember seeing a catalogue of it being in Dumbledore's office. But it's so beautiful, antique sextant. But they're no longer available. They are in the museum section of the Noble Collection shop. They're so beautiful. So that is that one. I have one more to go through. Now this one is quite a thick one. And this is the one that my lovely friend in America sent me. So I don't know the date of this one. In fact, I think there's two in this. This is 2008. So let's have a look. I know there's some items in here that have definitely been discontinued because some of the items I have are in here. Now in this one, this is the one that you can digitally download. You have the Harry Potter glasses in the wooden box. They sold, there was a pair of them, right, sold on eBay for £24 a couple of months ago. I just missed it. Somebody I talked to on Instagram sent me the message. I was livid because they go for about £3, £4, possibly even £500. In fact, I have seen them sell for 520. I think I spoke to, because the owner of Noble in the UK, I spoke to him and he was just completely gobsmacked. He knows they go for a lot, but he was really shocked. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick kind of look through here to see what else. Right, there's a lovely bracelet down here. I've never seen it before. We have a gorgeous Harry Potter charm bracelet, which I've never seen. Now I have a Warner Brothers charm bracelet. You don't actually see it anywhere. I've never even seen it, but it is a Warner Brothers officially licensed silver bracelet. And it has a few little trinkets from the books rather than the films. But I've never seen it anywhere, so I don't even know who it's by other than Warner Brothers. So we have that gorgeous bracelet that was, it says Harry Potter Icon Charm Bracelet. Silver sterling and 24 karat gold plated, $149. So that is beautiful. We have things like rings. We've got rings up here, Gryffindor and Slytherin rings. We have a key holder down here. They are so beautifully presented. I've always been such a fan of Noble. Oh, we've got tankards as well. So you've got a Slytherin and Gryffindor tankard there. So this is even before the film's finished. Oh, I love this, right? This up here is a wand, it's a Harry Potter levitating wand pen. So that is based around the first 2 films because the wand looks like any sort of wand from the first films and they are all the same. Well, almost all the same. And I actually signed up for a magazine years ago. And in the first magazine, that was in the magazine, you know, on the front how they have like the subscription magazines and they have like a gift on the front of it. That was on the front of the magazine. They're actually worth a stupid amount of money now. So I have one. I'm very lucky. They were by Noble Collection and I didn't even know. I didn't know about Noble Collection back then, but I've been collecting for years. So my levitating wand pen is in a trunk somewhere next door. I ain't touching those trunks after they killed my back last time. Now we have the miniature wand displays that are discontinued, but they do go for a decent amount of money on eBay, so they are still affordable. This pen, I've only ever seen it twice on eBay, and somebody messaged me last year saying, do you know what this is? It didn't say who it was by, or they hadn't received it yet and they didn't know who it was by. I think they paid £20 for it. And it turned out that it was one of a very, very early pen by Noble Collection, which is really beautiful. It's the Firebolt, obviously, from Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, if you can't see the pictures very well, then you're gonna have to download the catalogue. What I really was excited about is to see my Gringotts silver necklace there, which I actually paid, I think, £109 for. It's worth a lot more than that. It does actually come with a money clip, but I've never found the money clip, sadly. We have another discontinued item down here, the dragon on top of the castle roof. The Mad Eye Moody staff. Now, if you watch this video, you'll see me do an unboxing of the Mad Eye Moody staff. I'm the only YouTuber to ever do an unboxing or be invited to Noble Collection to do an unboxing there. They found 8 in the warehouse in Belgium. No, somewhere. I can't remember where he said there was. They found them at the back of the shop, at the back of the warehouse, and they sent them to Noble in the UK. And I think I had the 3rd one. Janice had the 4th one. Maria already had one. She'd picked up the 2nd one, I think. They're all gone now, so I'm sorry to tell you that, but they won't ship them. They will only let you pick them up from the shop because they're incredibly delicate, and I explained that in the video. But they are also discontinued. The lovely thing was, is obviously I was charged, and Janice was, we were charged cost price. So that was really nice. Now this is a discontinued item. You can get the more coloured version now, which is still available on their website, but this was the bronze version. And that was almost $500, but it's beautiful. If you go to the Noble Collection store in Covent Garden, downstairs, and again I show you in this video, downstairs is like a museum for all the old collectibles. Now this item has been discontinued, the pewter version of the Goblet of Fire. Now if you can't get hold of this one, Royal Selangor I think it's called, I'll try and put the link down below for you. They do a beautiful limited edition pewter version, and I think it's £149, but that is stunning. I actually have it, don't know if you can see it, but it is actually just there. I did do a video on it, so you'll have to check that out. All of these dragons have been discontinued. These pewter ornaments have come up recently because the Dobby is currently being sold on social media, and it's #1 of 5,000. So I think he's probably going to fetch quite a lot because he's an earliest one, and out of all of these I think Dobby's probably the most sought after one. Noble Collection have released a colourful version of him now, made I think maybe of resin, but he's still beautiful. We have Buckbeak that I know my friend Maria has. We've got Fluffy, we've got a Thestral, and we've got Firenze down here. Now they were priced at 195 when they came out, so I think that's a very good price. This Hogwarts Express is still available as well. Now one item I know that's incredibly popular with people and they're struggling to get hold of it is the what's it called, the Mechanical Death Eater from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now this is the Order of the Phoenix page because you've got Dolores Umbridge's wand there. You have the very popular Dumbledore's Army wand display there, which is the only one where you can actually get the original Luna Lovegood wand. And you have the Mechanical Death Eater. Now they were only small, it's only 8 inches, but they go for quite a lot now. I'm very lucky, I bought one when they were released, sat in my cabinet next door. You have things like, this is a great one, this is. You have, obviously I've showed you the DA necklace there, and you have the proclamation, which never shows up on social media or eBay or anywhere for you to get hold of it. So if you see that, keep an eye on it because they never show up on social media. What I really want, okay, is the vertebrae candle. Again, they do show up every now and again. But they're probably one of the most valuable items in Noble Collection's history for Harry Potter. And they were only priced at $65 when they first came out. And I think they discontinued 2010? I think, I'm not sure, but they have one in the Noble Collection shop in the museum downstairs. When I was speaking with my first trip there, when I was speaking to a member of staff, I did ask if I could take a closer look. And the gentleman I was talking to, he said, I am so sorry. He said, I can't open the cabinet. And if we did sell one of these, we get fined £30,000. I don't know if that's true. But I wouldn't want to open the cabinet for that either. But it's such a beautiful replica. It's not big either. It's not big at all, but it is a stunning piece. So we have the Harry Potter Madame Malkin's Robes for All Occasions ties, which are now discontinued. They were only priced at about £35, I think, when they were in Noble Collection. And of course the scarves as well. But they were discontinued last year. Obviously the phone case and the ties were discontinued last year. They were on sale for quite some time. I kept putting it in my basket and then taking it out again. But there's no point because ties are just, yeah. For me, I'm not, it's just, yes, it's discontinued, but it's not something that I think I would be desperately after just because it's discontinued. So what did you think? Have you got any of these catalogues? I'm very lucky because I now have, I think, 5 in total. And I haven't bought any of them except this one. But again, it wasn't expensive. Don't go paying a lot of money for these catalogues because they're just catalogues. But I've wanted to discuss this for quite some time because it's a great way of keeping track, like you can with these books, on your collections and exactly what you have or what you're after. So if you do have any questions about any items that you've seen either in the UK or the US, message me on Instagram or message Noble directly because Twitter is the best way to get hold of them because they're very, very good at getting back to people. What I do love about Noble Collection is they are such wonderful people behind it as well. Noble Collection UK don't make any decisions about what they're making. They can put a word in, but it's Noble Collection in America that make the decisions on what they're going to be bringing out next. So if you do have any questions or if there's anything that you have seen on social media like the cursed opal necklace, all right, then tag Noble Collection from the US in your post. They're gonna hate me for saying that, I'm so sorry, but it's true. Really, really, really hope that you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below, do you have any discontinued Noble Collection items? Until next time, take care. I love you all and I will speak to you very soon. Bye bye. check out more of my content, take a look at this video right here or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.